Hey everybody, it's your girl Candy. I'm making this video really quickly. And then after that, hopefully I can just leave this whole topic and discussion alone and just move on to talking about other things. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys haven't been keeping up with my videos, I made two videos, certain videos about maybe 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And I'll post it in somewhere in this video. Um, but anyway, I basically made two videos. One was specifically talking about Game Pass, and the other was talking about Microsoft and their 23 studios, blah, blah, blah. So, long story short, I made that video. Then I had a video, well, a couple videos made about me. And then at first I was going to leave it alone, but then, once I got told about the second video, then I was like, okay, I'm going to respond now because, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I had that video made, and then after that, I made a few tweets, and then one of my tweets, which I'm gonna leave in the video so you guys can see it, basically said, if you were born between the years of 99 and '05 and your first console was a PS2 and Xbox One, don't you ever come for me as a gamer, Slim. So basically, I just had a barrage of angry Xbox fans coming at me sideways, being upset at that tweet, being upset at the videos. And it's all, by the way, again, stemmed from two little ass videos that was all just my opinions and my thoughts about what I thought about the situation and whatnot. And here I had a bunch of men, grown ass men, just coming at me sideways and being upset just because a woman had a different opinion and view than them. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then try to discredit me um, just because of my gender. Said I didn't know what I was talking about, or I'm not a gamer because I'm a woman. So that shit sounded really fucked up and really misogynist. So I'm like, wow, this is what we doing right now. Like, we really just took it and rewinded this shit all the way back to the 1950s where women didn't really have too many rights. Like, god damn, bro, like we really still doing that in 2021. So anyway, like I said, I left this tweet on Twitter, and I got a barrage of angry people in my mentions and my quote tweets, basically being angry, like, oh my god, why is she saying that, like, like, I don't understand. It's like, first of all, people that follow me completely understand where I was coming from and why I tweeted what I tweeted, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you do not know the full context behind why I tweeted what I tweeted, okay, then you shouldn't be trying to come at me sideways and saying, well, you're being this and you're being that, and I'm being the gatekeeper of fucking games and shit like that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, nobody was being a fucking gatekeeper. This fucking tweet wasn't even meant for everybody. This was meant for all the men that started to harass me after two stupid little fucking videos revolving around Game Pass and Microsoft. This is why I would never in my entire gaming life want to be associated with that community. Like, ever in my entire life, my nigga. Never. Like, ever, ever, never, ever. Because look what it does. Like, I've been going through this shit for this isn't my first rodeo. Like, I've been dealing with Xbox motherfuckers from different communities like for years now, and I've been making videos about it. The only difference is that the majority of my videos that I was talking about these niggas was on my main channel. This isn't my main channel, but it's on that channel talking about these motherfuckers. So I've been going through this for freaking years. So, like, this community is just god awful. Like, a community that I've never been a part of, never owned a console. I've had a worse experience than the one that that I'm actually a part of, and have millions more people on it. Yet I've had the most displeasure coming from the Xbox community, and I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. I just made one little opinionated fucking video, and this is what happens. Like, I'm not that type of PlayStation fan that would get mad if you told me that the PlayStation 5 is a console you don't like the games, you don't like this, because I'm going to continue playing and enjoying my console regardless of what. Like, there's not a single grown ass person that can stop me from ever enjoying my fucking product that I paid $500 for. Like, ever, okay? I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. That's you, you know? If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. That's your prerogative, and I'm not going to fucking try to change it, you know? But it's not going to stop my enjoyment, point blank, period. You feel me? So I don't understand why somebody having an opinion and a view like this is going to make you this upset to the point where you have to get super duper personal, or you have to feel like you have to go on every last one of their videos and dislike and leave hateful ass, racist ass comments. Because I did get some racist ass comments. Yes, I did. Okay? Just from them fucking 2 little videos and just from all that bullshit on Twitter. Like, that's what it resorts to. This is what you niggas are doing now. This is why it's an embarrassment. This is why you guys literally had multiple articles written about your asses about you being the most terrible fan base, because it's true. You guys generally are. Like, you can't say anything. You can't do anything, like, on Twitter, nowhere. Whether it just be a joke or whatever, without these niggas feeling offended. Everything. It's like these niggas just be waiting in the cut just to find something to be offended by. Like, all the time. Like, you feel like you got a tippy toe because they so freaking sensitive, bruh. Sensitive. That's crazy. Y'all more sensitive than my damn clit, my nigga. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, it took all you grown ass men to have to come attack one woman for a fucking opinion and a view. Like, that's insane to me. But not all of it was fucking bad, okay? Not all of it, there wasn't just like all bad that came out of this situation. Because with that, I actually gained more subscribers. I gained more followers on Twitter. And I was just like, where is all of this coming from? Like, I was just like, I'm just sleeping. I just wake up the next day and I have all these followers and new subscribers and shit. So I'm like, what? Like, I was shocked, okay? So, again, not all of this was bad, terrible. So, but yeah, I just think it's so interesting that, Xbox stands just don't have, like, they don't have a sense of humor. They don't have a sense of connection with other gamers. They just don't have none of that, because it just seems like they're all so freaking angry. But like I said in past videos and tweets and whatnot, you guys are taking your anger out on the wrong people. Y'all get mad at us for making a simple joke when you should have been mad at Phil Spencer, because he basically dragged y'all all last generation, and then now we're going into this generation, and we have yet to see a new exclusive game for the Xbox Series X. And I'm sure there are some games coming, but those games are far off. Like, how around this time are you guys not tired of waiting? Like, as a gamer, I'm sorry, but if I was really anticipating getting this game and this big game, then I would not just be sitting there and just freaking waiting, just like, I just wouldn't be able to take it, I would have been moved on, and just, go do what I am, and that's be a freaking gamer and just go enjoy some freaking games instead of being so angry at everybody because we're making a simple, stupid ass little meager joke, okay, and getting your panties in a bunch, I know, that's not the fucking energy we want to be admitting here, bro. Like, this is why people look at gamers all fucking funny and shit, because y'all do the wildest shit. The wildest shit over small shit, like threatening people, pulling out fucking guns and filming yourself saying, I'm gonna freaking do this to you because, I don't like the fact that you said Game Pass sucked. Like, what? Girl, what? It's never that serious, and it should, like, if you have to take it to that point, then maybe you should step outside and go get some goddamn help. Go touch the grass, go smell the air, go do something with yourself, because that's not healthy and it's not fucking normal. Okay, period, point blank. Okay, now again, I can see why so many outside people that aren't gamers look at gamers in a bad light. Is because of niggas like you, like y'all motherfuckers, because y'all take everything to the goddamn T. Okay, period. And that's crazy. And I know it's some good Xbox fans and whatnot. Those are the fans, not the stands, because there's a big freaking difference. There are some good Xbox fans, excuse me, on that side of the community. It's just that the fucking weirdos and the fucking, bad seeds overpower the good. Because I have friends on the Xbox. And like I said before in the past, I don't hate the damn console because that's fucking stupid. I just don't like the community. The community is just awful, okay? It's garbage, okay? Pure hot garbage. And I will actually be offended if anybody would try to associate me with that community, like, at all. Matter of fact, I used to feel like that all the time. This is the whole reason that when, at first when I was uploading videos, like, on my main YouTube channel, and I would just, like, put the title of the video, and then I would have, like, a whole lot of people coming under my on my comment section asking me if I was on Xbox, or just like, are you on Xbox? Because, oh my god, we can play together. And I'm like, bruh, no, I'm not on Xbox. I'm on PlayStation 3, Like, that's how it was at first. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. So that's the whole reason why I always put the name of the platform that I'm playing said game on, because I used to just feel fucking offended that people would try to associate me with that community, because, I've had so many bad personal experiences with these community. Me, okay? But anyway, like I said, with that, I believe it was the second portion of this video, motherfuckers got offended once again at a simple little tweet that had nothing to do with these niggas. Nobody even failed to do any research on why I tweeted it. Nobody even failed to get the context behind it. None of that. They just all jumped on this assumption train, and just assumed that I was basically saying everybody born between those years are bad gamers and they're this and they're that and da 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 da, when that's not even the motherfucking truth or the tea, okay? Period. Nobody was saying that, okay? I respect everybody as a goddamn gamer, but when you're harassing me and attacking me because my opinion and my views are different from yours, and yeah, it becomes a fucking issue. And you're being racist too? Because yeah, I've deleted a few racist comments off my fucking videos already, and is another reason, why I disable all of my comments and my likes and everything, because they were heavily disliking everything, and they were being racist, and they were being douchebags. So with no outlet to do any of that on, yeah, so it was fucking awful, okay? But like I said in my newest video, none of this is my first rodeo with this type of bullshit from Xbox fans. I've been talking about it for years. The only difference is, once again, that I used to put it on my main channel, but decided to make this channel because I wanted to separate all of that from all of that bullshit, and put it on another channel instead of having it bunched up on my gaming channel. Because yes, I have a gaming channel, okay? So yeah. But what else? Okay, also, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tackle on this other topic, because why not? Fuck it. So anyway, for some odd reason, there's been this topic of discussion that's been going on lately about Sony, about Jim Ryan, and how Sony has become complacent, and how Sony aren't advertising indie titles enough, or blah blah, whatever dumb shit people are making up nowadays. Like, it seemed like everybody are just, I think the reason why people are just so uppity right now, because there hasn't really been any good gaming news, and it really hasn't. It's been really, really, really dry regarding a lot of gaming news and new games and stuff like that. Well, regarding new games, actually, it hasn't been dry on that end, but when it comes to like articles and stuff like that, these big checkmark accounts to talk about, they really haven't had anything to talk about. So pretty much everybody has just been on this doom and gloom PlayStation trend. Like, this is something that has been done since the PS4, PS3, and I'm not really sure of the PS2, because I was like semi keeping up with gaming news, but not to the full extent. But I don't even know, bro. Like, this whole situation got me got me scratching my head right now, because people are saying Sony are doing too many blockbuster games, and they're not focusing, excuse me. Now I'm burping. They're not focusing on the blockbuster games enough. And they're not, well, no, they're focusing on the blockbuster games too much. Okay, this is what people are saying, too much and not enough on the indies. And I just feel like people just skipped completely over every last state of play, every last little conference that Sony done had. People just completely skipped over all of that just to say, Sony ain't been paying attention and they've been complacent and this and that. But you guys are saying Sony have been complacent and this and that and blah blah blah. But then you go, when they start getting cocky and they start doing good and successful, then y'all start talking about how they're being too successful. So like, which one is it? Which do you want them to have? Do you want them to be cocky and successful, or do you want them to be complacent and quiet? Which one is it? I'm so confused right now because I've been saying, I said this in my last videos and on Twitter, that when it comes to this type of stuff, people really do not know what the hell they want because they're always making up some type of new dumbass narrative any sense and doesn't go with the first narrative that they had about the situation. And I'm just like, okay, like what the hell, like what are we doing here now? Like why is everything why is everything a complaint now? Like like, excuse me, but do not speak for me, okay? When it comes to big games, I want the big AAA games, okay? Yes, they can focus on the indie titles. I do not mind at all because I've actually enjoyed a few indie games. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to spend $500 to play an indie game. I'm sorry, okay? They can be as bomb as they want to be, but it's not going to be the reason that I'm going to spend $500 on a game unless that game looks like motherfucking Returnal or some shit. You feel me? So, let's get that out of the way. But I don't know, this has just been one big, huge, ridiculous situation, and I'm just like lost right now because I just really don't understand the big fuss and why everybody's so suddenly angry and upset at something just so meager and irrelevant. Like, these big execs, I also said this just recently, like these big execs, like too many of y'all keep expecting for them to be our friends and interact with us and this and that and okay, I understand that big companies and they need to, they do need to listen to us sometimes, not all the time because a lot of y'all be sounding mad ridiculous and stupid as hell. But they do need to listen to us sometimes. But you guys are like, interact with us, be our friends and shit like this and like, I give no single fucks about that type of interaction or any of that, my nigga. I just care about getting the good games, the great games. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to befriend these execs. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to get great games, okay? Because befriending them and interacting with them isn't going to give us great games. Again, just as long as we tweeting what we tweeting and they listening to us, that's all that really matters, But, trying to be their friends and buddy is not going to work. Every company is in this shit for fucking money, and y'all just seem to keep forgetting that. And then we go back to more complaints and more stupid ass narratives. And that's something I do not want to keep fucking reading about and seeing on my timeline or any of that, bruh. And it's just been a lot of that. Like, bruh, it's just been so fucking irritating, man. It's like people just keep finding random things to get mad about, and now we just all about this new doom and gloom bullshit once again with PlayStation, when I'm just so confused that, again, PlayStation is successful, so I mean, hello, they've been beating the hell out of Xbox for how many generations now? And even when Sony was at their weakest with the PlayStation 3, they still came out on top. So that's got to be telling y'all something. Like, Microsoft had a whole year head start with the Xbox 360 and still managed to lose out to the PS3. That has to tell you a lot. That has to. That has to tell you. I'm sorry. I know the truth fucking hurts and the truth makes you niggas mad, but guess what? I'm not all about telling fucking lies and trying to just go with the flow and go with what everybody else is fucking saying, No, what am I? You get nothing out of that. I don't want to build no fucking channel or any of that off no fucking lies or... Nah, bro. Like, that's just not the tea. That's not the energy I want. That's not the aura I want surrounding me. Like, no. I don't want to fucking do that. I'm sorry. But this juice is good as fuck. But anyway, like... The Xbox stand base is the absolute fucking worst. And I feel bad for the actual Xbox fans who just want to really just enjoy gaming as a whole, but you know, they're always so eclipsed by the fucking stands. The stands are fucking crazy. The stands are the ones that take everything and get extremely personal. The stands are the ones that don't really play games, but they will tout about how much more Microsoft has over Sony. And, you know, they'll just somewhere in that fucking category, that's what they are. If it's bad, that's what they are. Okay? So let me say this again. There is a big difference between a fan of the console and a stan. A fan is willing to criticize their favorite if their fave fucks up. Period. Point blank. A stan isn't. A stan is just gonna take everything and like it, even if it's the most fucking terrible thing, or even if said big exec said something incredibly fucking stupid. You feel me? They're gonna suck it all up and just, you know, cheer it on like, you know, it's not fucking stupid, you know? But yeah, absolute worst. And I would never, ever, 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 I can never picture myself being a part of the Xbox community because it's just fucking god awful. I'm sorry. And I know I told a few of my friends maybe in the future, but at this point, even the future is just not looking cool to me because I just can't, yo. It's just been too much of you niggas and how wild you've been getting over the past few years, and I'm just fucking tired of like the fuck shit. If you feel like you gotta take it to that point, then maybe you need to put the controller down and go the fuck outside and smell the air. I know the air is kind of dangerous right now, but maybe, you know what? Maybe just find a quiet spot and just kind of relax, or just go smoke some fucking pot or something, bruh. Something, you know? Something to help y'all relax because y'all so pint up. Like, y'all don't even know how to laugh anymore, have fun anymore, take a joke anymore. Nothing. I get on fucking Twitter and I just shit about and just laugh and just make jokes and just talk shit and keep it moving. Then I'm back to playing my PS5 or something, you know? It's just like I don't get on here to take that fucking type of talk serious enough to where, you know, I want to get personal with you and start talking about your life, start talking about, you know, fucking deceased family members or friends or whatever. Like, no, like, man, I just know the karma on you niggas is something serious right now. But anyway, I've made this video longer than I wanted to make it, so I'm about to cut it off right here. I don't know if I'm gonna leave a comment of the day. Comment of the day. That's how you know I'm tired as hell, bruh. I'm probably going to leave a question of the day at the end of the video, so you guys can tell me what you think. That's if I decide to actually open my comments again. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that, because again, these Xbox stands are really after me over the dumbest fucking shit, bruh. That shit crazy. But if I say anything on Twitter and it's meant for somebody else and some random hop happens to come jump in my fucking mentions and try to tell me I'm damage controlling, or, you know, I don't know why you saying all of us and da 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 da, well, guess what? That's a you problem. You found a reason to get mad at it, so guess what? I guess if the fucking shoe fits, then wear that motherfucker, princess. Wear it tightly and proudly, okay? Because I guess it is going to be about you, since you want to take offense and it had nothing to do with you, and you kind of just like found my fucking page to say the stupid shit that you said. Period. Point blank. Now stay mad. I'm out this piece.